Hi, this is Action Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a record to play for you. Today record is Count Peter and the Fox. So let's get started.
Count Peter and the Fox. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Peter who cared little for work of any kind. All day long, he would sit out in the family orchard and daydream, now and then munching on a pear. Now, Peter's father was not a rich man. In fact, he was very poor. And as the years went by, he became more and more upset with his son's lazy ways. Peter, how do you expect to get anywhere in the world sitting under a tree like that?
But father, where is it I'm supposed to be getting? I like it well enough here. There's our cottage and the orchard and that.
Our orchard is only one pear tree. Whether you like it or not, someday you'll have to work. Now, right now, I'll feed you best I can. But when I pass away, you'll have to apprentice yourself to someone or other. Maybe Grandmarch the blacksmith will have you.
Ugh, I shouldn't like being hot and dirty all the time. Not working for him. Ooh, no, I don't
Maybe
fancy
you'll
that
work
at
for
all.
Hinton, the tailor.
Oh, I don't fancy that either. Always sticking myself with needles. Ooh,
Whoa.
I don't care at all what people wear.
Then maybe Robson the baker. Perhaps he'd hire you.
Father, you know I just eat up all his cookies. He'd fry me in less than a week. No, I don't like that. I
You're
don't at all,
hopeless.
no.
They're good for nothing.
Oh, but you love me, don't you?
Yes, I do. But I worry about you. You know I
Don't
do.
worry, I'll make out all right.
Well, if you work, well, when I go, you'll have to work.
I will.
Well, a few years later, Peter's father passed away. But the boy did not work. Instead, he idled about as before, and was content to eat the pears off his tree, which, unlike other pear trees before or since, bore fruit the whole year round. Indeed, these pears were more delicious than any one could buy, even in the autumn. One day, in the middle of winter, a fox was creeping by, and he noticed the tree and the boy daydreaming under it. My, what lovely pears. So nice if you would give me a basket of them. You will, won't you? It will bring you luck if you do.
Oh, but little fox, if I give you a basketful, what am I going to eat before more fruit ripens, eh?
Oh, trust me, and do what I tell you. I know it will bring you luck. So the boy got up and picked some of the ripest pears and placed them into a rush basket. The fox thanked him profusely. Oh, thank you. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
don't worry about
I
it. It's
love it.
nothing.
It's darling.
No, it's nothing at all. Don't bother.
Then the fox took the basket in his mouth and trotted off to the king's palace and made his way straight to the king. Your Majesty, my master sends you a few of his best pears and begs you to graciously accept them. And he laid the basket at the king's feet.
Pears? At this season? Let's see. My. Oh, these are delicious. They're scrumptious.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so glad you
wonderful.
like them.
Pray tell me, who is your master?
The Count Peter.
And, how does he manage to get pears in midwinter, pray tell?
Oh, he gets everything he wants. He's even richer than you are, Your Majesty.
Well, then, what on earth can I send him in return for his pears? Not a sheep. I'm sure he's got one of those. No, well, certainly not a goat. He must have one or two. A unicorn's horn, maybe.
I believe he has two.
Well, a sword, perhaps, with a golden hilt.
No, he has one with diamonds and rubies in it.
One of my old crowns, perhaps.
Oh, an old crown. No, I don't think that, no.
Well, I don't know. Some flamboyant clothes, some jewels,
No,
a whole pile of stuff.
And Peter has indoor plumbing, so that wouldn't do either.
Oh, then what can I send him?
Nothing, Your Majesty, or you would surely hurt his feelings.
Well, then I sincerely thank him. Tell him that, and tell him how much I shall enjoy the pears.
Yes, Your Majesty. And the fox went away as fast as he could. He loped back to the cottage with his empty basket, and he told Peter what had happened. But the young man didn't seem as pleased about it as the fox expected.
But my little friend, you have brought me nothing in return, and I'm getting very hungry.
Now leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I've been in at least 20 fairy tales, and they've all had happy endings, you know. You'll see. I'll bring you luck. Give me a chance. A few days after this, the fox came back again. I must have another basket of pears. I see there's a few that are ripe.
Oh, well, but who's going to eat those? What am I going to eat if you take away all my pears?
Shush now. It'll be all right. Here, I can help myself. You just lie there and conserve your strength. It's easier to be lazy when you've had nothing to eat. And the fox picked all the ripe pears, the ripest ones of all, gently placed them in a bigger basket than before. Off he went to the palace. Oh, I've got a tail, it'll never fail. A bushy tail, it never fails. I've got a tail. At last he arrived at the palace and went right up to the king. Your Majesty, you seem to like the first basket of pears, so I've brought you some more. Here they are, with my master, the Count Peter's most humble respects.
But surely it's not possible to grow such pears with deep snow on the ground. Why, it's colder than a witch's tooth outside.
Oh, the snow never affects them. Lord Peter's pears seem to like the cold and ice. Besides, he is rich enough to do anything at all. But today he sends me to ask if you will give him your daughter in marriage.
Oh, if he is so much richer than I am, I shall be obliged to refuse. My honor would not permit me to accept his offer. Ooh, my pocketbook.
Oh, Your Majesty, please do not think of that. Do not let the question of a dowry trouble you. The Count Peter would not dream of asking for anything but the hand of the princess.
Was he really so rich that he can marry without a dowry?
Did I not tell Your Majesty that he was much richer than you? Remember all the things I told you about his wealth. He has incredible wealth. He has palm trees in his bathroom. He's got a fossilized dinosaur's foot coming right in by the loo. He's got reversible suits and self-inflating balloons that lift him higher than...
Well, yes, thank you. Ask him to come here and we may speak of the marriage together.
So the fox went back to young Peter and explained all that had transpired.
What? You told him I was Count Peter? All I count is my pears. And you said I've asked for his daughter's hand in marriage? Why, the swineherd's daughter, who has only 3 teeth, wouldn't have me. So poor am I. I think it's dangerous to pretend I'm a count or any sort of nobility, and I've never heard of anyone doing it. Certainly, I've heard no one brag of it.
Usually they don't last long enough to brag.
Oh, little fox, when the king sees me, he will order that my head be cut off, if I'm lucky.
Oh, you'll be lucky.
Oh,
What I mean is, you'll be just fine. The king will leave your head in place. Just do as I tell you, lad. And he went off to town and stopped at the house of the best tailor. My master, Count Peter, begs that you will send him immediately the finest coat you've got. And if it fits him, I will call and pay for it tomorrow. Indeed, he is in such a great hurry that perhaps I should take it with me now. Well, the tailor had never had a count for a customer, so he went in back of his shop to bring out all the coats he had ready.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum, de-dum. Oh, good. Now, if the Count liked this coat, he'll order more. And maybe other people will hear about it. Maybe a king will come to me. And maybe the king will want a coat and maybe some gowns and things, and the queen will want things, and all dukes and duchesses will all be making so many coats. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich.
The tailor brought 5 coats back to the fox, and after a few minutes' hesitation, the fox chose the most beautiful one, asked that the tailor tie it up in a parcel, and carried it out, the string in his teeth. When he left this shop, he went to the horse dealers, whom he persuaded to send his best horse around to the cottage, saying that the king had asked his master to the palace. Well, when the fox returned with the coat and the horse following close behind, Peter was greatly surprised and scared. It took a full hour's persuasion before the fox could get him to put on the coat and mount the horse so that they could be off to meet the king. All right now, squeeze into it there. Pull it on, button it up.
Yeah, I don't want to. You know what I mean?
You look marvellous.
Oh, I
You look
don't,
dandy.
I don't like this
No.
at all.
Oh, the coat looks fine.
No, I don't like
No,
it.
put our little foot there in the stirrup
Oh,
there.
what's
Lift
that?
you up.
I'm
That's
scared
right.
of heights.
Oh, you've got a fine
I
seat
just,
on you.
no, I don't like horses
You'll
at
be
all. Don't
grand.
make me do this.
Grand, I tell you.
Oh, come on, Fox. Please.
After an hour's ride, they were approaching the palace.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to say to the king now? You know, I've never spoken to a king before. I don't even know which political party he belongs to. Oh, God, I'll say the wrong thing and he'll toss me out on his hounds.
Say nothing, or less. Leave the talking to me. Good morning, your majesty, will be more than enough for you. By this time, they had reached the palace, and the king came to the door to receive Count Peter and to lead him into the great hall where a feast was spread. The princess was already seated at the table, but she didn't say a word, and of course, neither did Count Peter.
The count speaks very little. Actually, not at all.
Well, you see, your highness, he has so much to think about in the management of his property that he cannot afford to talk like ordinary people, you know. Trivial chatter. You know how much work there is in keeping one's unicorn horn polished and all of the bizarre undertakings of a man of his position. Well, the king was quite satisfied with this explanation, and they finished their dinner. Soon after, Count Peter and the fox left for home. Sorry to eat and run, but you know, can't leave the old homestead too long. 1,000 servants lazing around is a waste of money. Got to get back there and clean it all up. When Peter got back to the cottage, he fell into bed and was at once asleep, and he did not awaken until the fox knocked on his door the next morning.
Oh no, it's probably the king's soldiers he's caught on. Oh, hey, if you're looking for Count Peter and his pal, they left last night. I'm just renting here. You know.
Open up, you fool! It's me!
Oh, sorry.
Did you sleep in your coat?
Well, I was cold. It'll never smell the same since I've worn it anyway. What's happening?
Give me another basket of pears.
Very well, but remember, you may cost me my life. Then how would you feel?
Like I should be in some other fairy tale, to tell you the truth. But don't worry. Just leave everything to me, and you will see in the end. It will bring you luck. Bye now. From his window, Peter watched the fox trot up to the pear tree, pluck off the ripest, and put them in the basket. Then away he ran.
He's probably heading straight for the king. I wonder what he's going to tell him today. Maybe I should pack my bags and get out of here. But I've nothing to pack. Nowhere to go. I think I'll trust the little creature a while longer.
In the meantime, the fox had reached the king. My master, Count Peter, sends you these pears and asks you for an answer to yesterday's question.
Tell the count that the wedding can take place whenever he wishes.
The fox trotted back to deliver this message.
Wedding? Wedding? But I can't bring the princess back here. Why, look at this place. The bed's not made up. As a matter of fact, I don't think I own a bed. No, it's impossible.
Now you leave everything to me here. Haven't I done well so far?
Oh, aye, except that I haven't known a moment's peace since I met you.
No, I said don't worry. Just catch up on your beauty sleep. I want you to look good for the wedding. At the palace, preparations were made for a grand wedding. Peter was soon married to the princess.
Oh, blimey. I've married a princess, and she loves me.
After a week of feasting, the fox said to the king, Count Peter wishes to take his bride home to his own palace.
Fine, fine. I'll accompany them.
And he ordered his courtiers and attendants to prepare themselves, and the finest horses in the stable were brought out for himself, Count Peter, and the princess. So they began their journey and rode across the plain, the little fox running before them. The fox stopped when he reached a great flock of sheep, which was grazing peacefully on the rich grass. He spied the shepherd sitting against a tree. To whom do these sheep belong, O shepherd?
To an ogre.
Hush! Do you see that crowd of armed soldiers riding along? If you were to tell them that these fine sheep belong to an ogre, they'd kill them, and then the ogre would kill you.
Slowly and surely, little fox. He will murder me.
So, if they inquire, just say the sheep belong to Count Peter. It'll be better all around. Got the name now?
Count Peter?
That's
Yes.
right, you've got it. Don't forget now. And the fox ran quickly on, for he did not wish to be seen talking to the shepherd. Very soon the king rode up.
What beautiful sheep!
Okay.
Oh, I have none half as fine in my pastures. Whose are they, pray tell?
Why, they belong to Count Peter, and to nobody else.
Why, he must be a very rich man. Yes, rich as an ogre.
And the king rejoiced that he had such a rich son-in-law. Meanwhile, the fox had come up to a huge herd of pigs, snuffling around the roots of some oak trees. To whom do these pigs belong? He called.
To an ogre?
An ogre, is it?
Aye, it's an ogre, that's right.
Hush now, don't talk so loud. You see that crowd of armed soldiers riding along? Why, if they were to hear that these fine pigs belong to an ogre, they'd kill him. And then the ogre would kill you, too.
Aye, is that right? They'd kill me slowly and surely, would
That's
they?
right. Tear you apart.
My goodness, I won't tell them then.
So you see, if they inquire, just say the pigs belong to Count Peter. It'll be better all around. You got the idea now?
Count Peter?
Yes, that's right. You got it.
Aye, all right, I'll do that.
And the fox ran quickly on. He didn't want to be seen talking to the swineherd either. Very soon the king rode up again.
Oh, what beautiful pigs.
Aye, they're okay.
Oh, okay. I have none half as fine as these in my pastures. Why, whose are they, pray tell?
Why, they belong to Count Peter, I believe. Yes, Count Peter. Nobody else.
Why, he must be a very rich man indeed.
Oh, yes. Aye, he is that. He's rich as an ogre.
And the king was very happy that he had such a rich son-in-law. Meanwhile, the fox was off on his own again, and this time he came upon a group of horses led by a groom. He approached the groom and said, "Oh, wow, these horses are beautiful. To whom do they belong?" And the groom replied,
To an ogre.
"Oh, don't talk like that. You see that crowd of armed soldiers riding along? Well, if they heard that an ogre owned these fine horses, they'd kill all the horses, and then the ogre would kill you."
Slowly and surely, little fox.
That's the way he
He
likes to do it.
he would
Slowly and
murder
surely.
me?
He would do it, sure as you can be.
Oh, my goodness.
So, if the soldiers ask, just say that the horses belong to Count Peter. It'll be better all around. Got the name now, Count Peter.
Count Peter. Yes.
The fox ran quickly on, for he did not wish to be seen talking to the groom. Once again the king rode up.
My, what beautiful horses. Yes, they are rather nice, aren't they? Well, nice. I have none half as fine in my stables. Whose are these, pray tell?
Why, they belong to Count Peter. Nobody else.
Count Peter. My, he must be a very rich man.
Yes, rich as an ogre, you know.
And the king was very, very impressed. Finally, the fox came up to the castle of the ogre himself. He fled up the steps, with tears falling from his eyes, and he cried out, "Oh, you unfortunate people, God help you. I can't bear to think of what shall befall you." While the ogre and his wife looked at him in horror, already in fear for their lives.
Why? What's going on? Tell me, fox.
Yes, tell him so I can learn too.
Do you see that troop of soldiers who are riding up? They have been sent by the king to kill you.
No, help us, little fox, we beg you.
Well, I'll do what I can. See here, the best place for you to both hide is in that big oven, and when the soldiers have departed, I will let you out. So the ogre and his wife dived into the oven as quickly as they could, and just as quickly the fox closed the door on them. Just as it slammed, the king rode up. "Dismount, your majesty, for you have arrived at the palace of Count Peter, your honest son-in-law."
Why, this palace is more splendid than my own. I've never seen such a beautiful furniture in all my days. Just look at those wall hangings, and those wall-to-wall carpets, and the size of the refrigerator. My goodness, where are the servants?
Oh, we dismissed them all. Count Peter wished for the princess to choose ones that pleased her. Hearing this, the king nodded his approval. He then rode away, leaving the three of them at the castle. He was well satisfied that his daughter had made a fine match. Then it was dark and still and spooky at the castle, and the fox crept downstairs and lit the kitchen fire, and the ogre and his wife were burned to death in an instant. The next morning the fox had a serious talk with Count Peter. "Now that you are rich and content, you have no more use for me, but before I leave, there's one thing I must ask you. In return, when I die, promise me that you will give me a splendid coffin and bury me with honors."
Oh, little fox, don't speak of dying. Sweet little fox, my precious.
And the princess wept, for she had come to love the little creature. After some time, the fox decided he would see if the Count Peter was really grateful to him for all he had done. So he trotted back to the castle, where he lay down on the doorstep and pretended to be dead. The princess was just going out for a stroll when she saw him lying there, and she burst into tears and threw herself upon him. "Begorra!"
Darling little fox, you are not dead. You poor dear little creature. We shall buy you the finest coffin ever made.
What? A coffin for an animal? How silly. Let's just take him by the leg and throw him in an hole.
Then the fox jumped up and howled his anger. "Oh, you wretched, ungrateful fool! Do you forget you owe everything to me? You pear goblin sap, you slow-minded boor, you nitwit, you!" Then Count Peter became frightened when he heard these words. He thought that the fox might take away the castle and leave him as poor as he was before. He did not relish the idea of eating only pears off a tree, so he tried to joke with the fox, saying he had only spoken in fun, and he'd known very well that the fox was not really dead. Well, the fox was no dummy, and he knew what was what, but for the sake of the princess, he allowed himself to relent and pretend he believed the count. "Yeah, right, great joke. Throw me in a ditch, cover me up. Hilarious. You're a real funny guy there, you know." The fox lived in the palace for many years and played with the count and princess's children. Listen, kids, I'll tell you stories, but don't expect me to play run and fetch.
Alice Cinderella.
No, thanks. I want to hear the one about the boy under the pear tree. You're not the one where up comes a fox and he asks for some pears. Oh, that's a silly fairy tale.
A silly fairy tale, is it? Well, you know, you're right at that. The fox lived long enough to see Count Peter's children grow up and have children of their own. And when he actually did die, his coffin was made of silver, and Count Peter and his wife wept as they carried it to the grave.
So, that was Count Peter and the Fox. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.